You know, I kind of realized that life can be a little bit like riding a horse. And you might be wondering, what? What is she on about? Why? And I'm going to share with you in this video why life is like riding a horse and how so many of us go into worry or panic or go into fear when most of the time everything will be okay. But of course, first of all, a quick intro. Welcome back. You may notice I am no longer on a horse, or that was pretty impressive if I was. I thought I might finish this video away from the ride because yesterday I was out with a group of younger girls, teenage girls, and so I thought it would be better to share this video away from them so it was in context and made sense and didn't upset the individual involved. And you know what? It couldn't have got better. So I started the video by showing you why it is horse riding a little bit like life, and how can I share with you a tip to help you around worry or anxiety, and always racking your brains and thinking, or maybe even stressing out about things that are coming up in the future. And what that is where focus goes, energy flows, and results show. Those of you that watch my videos definitely will have heard me share this before. What we think about, we bring about. So for those of you that perhaps are more logical minded, what you are feeding into your reticular activating system, i.e. your most dominant thoughts, that is what information your reticular activating system, which is like the gateway between your subconscious and your conscious mind, therefore is what it puts your focus to, will always constantly be sharing information, knowledge, visible evidence of what it is that you are focusing on. So for example, when we worry about something, that is where we are putting our energy, that is where we are putting our focus, and certain evidence will show up to make us believe that that is real. And yesterday, when we were out on this ride, there was one girl, and she's a lovely, lovely girl, but she had a little bit of a worry attitude and complaining about a lot of things. And everything that was happening around her, she would panic about. Or if the horse moved a little bit unexpectedly, she would panic about it. Now, that is understandable. It feels a little bit strange when you are sitting on the back of a wild animal, but think about this in life. There's so many things that we worry about. But remember, 90% of the things that we worry about never ever happen. And we spend so much time worrying about them that we don't actually enjoy the experience that is in front of us. And this girl kept thinking, I'm gonna fall off, he's gonna do something strange. And we're saying this, we're on a day ride, so it's about from 11 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. And she kept saying this over and over again for nearly 2 or 3 hours, despite us sharing with her, you know, enjoy it, relax, breathe, it's okay. And it was something that she wanted to do. And even in the morning when we said to her, are you sure you want to come out on the day ride today? Yes, 100%. And yet there was this fear, and the fear and the worry was overriding her overall experience, pardon the pun. And so many people do this in life. Worry or stress overrides your experience of just existing and appreciating this wonderful, amazing, incredible world that we have around us in all the different areas. There may be things that you don't enjoy, but how do you know unless you experience it? How do you know what you're amazing at? How do you know what you truly love unless you try all these different experiences and different things? But what was really fascinating was that a little bit later on, she actually did fall off. And it was slightly unexpected, and she was absolutely fine. There was no problem. The horse just tripped a little bit as we were walking down a hill, and she slid over his neck but jumped straight away to her feet. So she was absolutely fine. And of course, in panic, in shock, she was, he threw me off, that horse threw me off, I don't want to get back on him. And this isn't quite relevant to the point, so I'll skip over it. We calmed her down, she breathed, and she got back onto the horse, and it was amazing. And we had a few conversations about it, and then we forgot about it and moved on, carried on with the ride. And about an hour later, she suddenly said, Harriet, I think I know why I fell off. And I thought, okay, why would that be? And she said, because I didn't stop thinking about it. All I could imagine was me being on the floor and me falling off. And I've been thinking that all week since I've started riding. And that's why I did it. I wasn't relaxing and enjoying the ride. I was tensed and stiff. So when he did trip, I slipped off because I was so tensed up. And I couldn't believe it. I gave her a massive, massive round of applause and was like, wow, well done you. That's incredible awareness. That's an amazing realization. And now what are you going to do from now on? And of course, she was saying, well, I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm going to think about staying on. I'm going to think about enjoying it. And if something happens, I will deal with it then and there. And I think that is so important in this life. Too many of us waste beautiful, precious moments or miss beautiful, precious, magical moments because we're so busy worrying, stressing, or getting anxious about the future. Enjoy the now. Create your future. And if something shows up, deal with it then and there. But not until then. Don't waste your precious, precious moments in this existence worrying or stressing. If you want to know more and if you want more information about how to avoid that worrying and stressing and help you stop it, because I do understand it's one of our human emotions and it's very, very easy to do. So I am not judging anybody. I used to get very, very stressed out, but now I have found a way to be able to find happiness, peace, fulfillment, and enjoy every step, even the challenges, even when those challenges show up, to be able to avoid it. And some of you might be thinking, well, you're in a woods having fun filming, what have you got to be stressed about? But just remember, like anybody in this world, we all have our stresses, we all have our, or not stresses, I don't particularly like that word, that's a perspective, but we all have our challenges, we all have our ups and downs, and we all have different ways of dealing with this. Still running a company, still running my own business, building up that branding, following so many different areas that I am working in at the moment, but using strategies such as being present in the now, creating the future, being able to breathe, change my focus, and so many more has allowed me to avoid that worry, that stress, and that anxiety. So if you would like to know more about that, or if you think that somebody could benefit from this video and more, then just comment below, say hello, let me know where you are tuning in from. And of course, if there is anything else that you would like me to do videos about. But for now, I'm going to stop walking around in circles in the forest and go back to enjoying a beautiful walk with my dogs and husband. Mwah. Love to you all. Have a beautiful, wonderful day wherever you are, whatever you are up to. And of course, if you are not already, then hit that subscribe button and the notifications for your regular videos of inspiration, education, and motivation. And I will see you on the next one.